I am smoking on that gas. Life to be on Cinemax.
I'm here with Super Bowl champ Bryant McKinnie. How you feeling tonight?
Feeling pretty good. I'm out here enjoying this event. A lot of networking and everything going on.
Yeah, you're here for the NFL draft. Do you remember that moment when you were drafted?
Many moons ago, about 2002, but I definitely remember the moment. I'm trying to decide where I was going to be for the next couple years of my life. Ended up 9 years in Minnesota. And I remember when they called me on stage, I was like, Minnesota? What's there? Like, I was trying to think. All I could think about was Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, Prince, Lake Minnetonka. Like, what else is in Minnesota? But, I mean, it turned out to be a nice career there, and then I moved on to Baltimore.
So you won the Super Bowl. I mean, what was that feeling like? Do you remember that moment?
Yeah, I do. There's one picture I had with me and my running back, Ray Rice, that kind of sticks in my head from that moment with the confetti dropping and we imitating how I stand. And it was just a great moment. This is something that, everybody kind of, you play football, that's what you dream for. Like, that's your goal, is to win a Super Bowl. And I was lucky enough to be able to win one with my teammates, and it's a great feeling.
Wow, I can imagine. What a great accomplishment.
Yeah, it definitely is. I mean, not too many people can say they won a Super Bowl. And I won a national championship in college, so I was able to win a championship on both levels. So, a few things off my bucket list.
Well, you were just destined for greatness, it seems.
No, that's right. So
your mama raised you well.
I know that's right. So I'm just looking to, accomplish some more things. I have some more things I want to do in life. And music. I have a music label called B Major Music Group. Actually, my first artist was Pleasure P. So he got nominated for 3 Grammys. So I have a Grammy certificate. So that's something else that I have. Now I need an actual Grammy. So, it's a few more things I just want to tackle.
So, there's a lot of controversy going on right now with gays in the NFL. Do you think that would ever be accepted? And what's your thoughts on that?
I've heard different rumors, I guess, of supposedly 4 people are supposed to come out. I'm not sure, but it's going to be controversy at the beginning, but I feel like it'll blow over eventually. A lot of people who have issues with it, you have no issues but to deal with it. I mean, what are you going to do? Not draft them or not, they're good. So I don't really feel like it's going to be a big deal. Initially it is because it's the first time anybody knows about it, but I feel like after a while you have no choice but to get over it. I mean, and if you're secure in who you are, it shouldn't affect anything you do. Now, I probably will tighten my tie a little bit, so I don't get checked out or nothing like that. Like I told you, I feel like you're being sexually harassed at work. But other than that, it'll blow over, I think, after a while.
Do you think it's going to be an uncomfortable situation in the locker room?
I just feel like at the beginning it's going to be uncomfortable because this has never happened. You know what I mean? I feel like with time, with a lot of things, people are kind of get used to it. You know what I mean? This is just something new for us. So right now it's a big shock. And I mean, I'm pretty sure it's been people that have been gay, but just haven't come out and said it. You know what I mean? So now this is just something different.
So what do you have in store for the summer? It's summertime, you're off. What are you planning to do?
Probably moonwalk the rest of the summer until I get this ring. Not planning on going over to Wimbledon this year to see. I'm a big tennis fan, so I like tennis. I'm gonna go over there and probably check out Wimbledon and go on a couple vacations and relax and then get ready for the next season.
I mean, that must be exciting. You could just look back on this season and know that you accomplished the biggest thing in your whole life.
It definitely is. That's a great feeling. And another big part about it was being able to send Ray Lewis home, as a Super Bowl champion. That was his final, career, like as his final, season.
So tell us, is Bryant McKinnie single? The ladies want to know.
Bryant McKinnie is definitely single again. I'm back on the market. Yeah, I'm single.
So what do you look for in a woman?
What I look for is a woman who has a job or has something going. She's got to have something going on. Because when you get with me, I don't expect you to just be like, hey, I want to chill. I wanted to put together something and build and become a corporation.
Build an empire, kind of like Barack and Michelle.
Yeah, the hood version of Obama's. So I definitely want to build something like that. I just always feel like somebody has a passion, I would like to help them create their passion, bring it to life, and we could just build together.
Did you just say the hood version of the Obamas?
Yeah.
I love that.
Thanks.
So tell us now, you said that you have a music label. Who are you listening to? Who inspires you?
Right now I'm listening to like Meek Mill. I'm listening to Drake, Lil Wayne, like pretty much all the guys you hear on the radio, Rick Ross. And I have them in my iPod. I listen to them before games. I listen to music all the time anyway, so it's just That's my thing.
Can you sing?
I can do karaoke, but I feel like my strong point is my stage performance. Kind of distracts you from the voice. Yeah, so that's my thing.
Well, thank you so much. It was great talking to you. And again, congratulations on your Super Bowl win. When are we going to get to see that ring?
June 7th is when we get the ring, and June 5th is when we get to see Mr. and Mrs. Barack Obama.
Congratulations again, and much success to you.
Anybody ever told you look like Trina? Yeah, the rapper Trina.
I never heard that one.
Kind of remind me of her a little bit, yeah.
I think she's beautiful. Did you hear about her brother passing?
Yeah, I texted her yesterday because she's a good friend of mine, and I definitely heard about that and text her, and that's her only brother, and he's the youngest, he was the baby and everything. And I even got him a jersey for her back in the day to give to him. So, yeah, I definitely know she's heard about that.
How is she handling everything?
She's hurting right now, like I expect, but Trina, pulled through eventually. She just needs some time to be by herself and with her family, her mom and her sister, because it was just them three. So, my condolences go out to, Trina, her mother Vanessa, and her sister Laura, in their loss, and, just here to support her whenever she needs.
Well, we are definitely sending out prayers to Trina. Prayers are up for you, and we will definitely, hope for the best for you and your family. Thank you. I'm here with Louis Murphy. How you feeling today?
Feeling good, Fabiola. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Do you remember that moment when you were drafted in the NFL?
Most definitely seemed like yesterday. It was a long process. All your dreams, all the hard work that you put into it, all the dedication. That's what, all that flashed before your eyes the day of the draft.
What advice would you give to the new draftees that are coming in tomorrow?
They'll come in. If I was able to talk to them right now, I would tell them, stick with their values, stay close to God, stick with their family. Stick to the people that love them the most. Because in this business, a lot of people get pulled at you. So just stay focused in that and focus on your career, and everything will be fine.
All right. Well, are you excited to be part of the New York Giants?
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. It's a blessing being here, being part of the Giants organization. And me and my family look forward to the move and just excited about being here.
Well, there's a lot of controversy going on in the NFL right now because of gays in the NFL in the locker room. How do you feel about that?
To each his own. You caught me off guard with that one, but I don't know. I honestly don't have an answer for you.
So are you going to be keeping your towel a little tighter on in the locker room this year?
No, man. No, none of that, man. I don't think if they do it, that's something that's their own deal. That's personal. You don't really mix your personal life with business. That's what people gotta understand, that NFL is a business. Like any job, you don't want that to hinder what you got going on in the locker room. So, I'm gonna do what I've always been doing. Since I was a little kid, playing ball and doing what I got to do on the field, and make sure I'm making plays.
That's what it's all about. We definitely want to welcome you to New York, and we hope you decide to stay here a little longer, and we hope you guys win a championship this year.
Most definitely. I'm all for that. Yeah, I'm glad to be here.
I'm here with Chris Canty. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, pretty good, Fang. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Happy to have you. Happy to talk with you. What are you expecting from the NFL draft this week?
I'm expecting a lot of excitement. You have a lot of young guys that are going to achieve their life's dream, becoming a member of the National Football League. So it's just a very exciting weekend. We're here to celebrate them, their achievements, and just enjoy the festivities.
So now you're part of the Baltimore Ravens. Are you hoping to get that ring next year?
I'm hoping to get another Super Bowl ring. That was a part of me going down there to join that franchise. They've got a quarterback that can win. They've got a decent defense that's consistently performed in the top of the National Football League. So I definitely saw it as an opportunity for me to get some more hardware.
That's very exciting. You smell really good. Tell us what you have on.
Oh, I have on Creed.
The Green Irish Tweed?
That's it.
I know my cologne.
You got a nose, absolutely.
So tell us, the ladies want to know, are you single?
No, I'm not single. I'm in a relationship right now. And hopefully that I'll be moving towards, elevating that relationship. We'll be going to the next level fairly soon. So.
Oh, that's very beautiful that you're happy about it.
It's any time too, because she doesn't know. We got to keep it a secret.
No, it's really sexy when a man can admit and be happy about his situation.
I am. I love my baby. We've been rocking together for a while now, and it's time.
That's beautiful. So on another note, you know, there's been a lot of controversy within the NFL with gays now being part of the NFL. What is your stand on that, and how do you think that's going to go?
Well, I think it's going to be tough right now, especially in the climate that we're in because of the locker room situation. I think that it just depends on the player and it depends on the team. I think that there will be a certain amount of guys that will be receptive to it, but I think there will be other guys that are a little standoffish and a little turned off by it. So, you know, to each his own. You know, who you choose to love is who you choose to love. And, you know, that's my personal opinion. But just kind of getting the gauge and the temperature for the locker room and for guys around the league, I think that it's something that would be very tough for a player to do that.
You're going to be holding on to your towel a little tighter now in the locker room?
I ain't say all that. But I mean, it's just, you know, it's unfortunate that it's a part of our football culture right now, but it is what it is. And, you know, we have to continue to try to progress. That's all I can say.
Do you think that the NFL should do some sort of training on how to handle that, gays being in the NFL and in the locker room?
I think that the NFL has taken steps to do sensitivity training on a myriad of different fronts, but you know, it's hard to tell a grown man how he's supposed to feel. You know, if he's a homosexual football player, and then if he's a player that's heterosexual that doesn't feel comfortable around homosexuals, it's hard for the NFL to impose, you know, certain feelings or a mindset of how somebody's supposed to feel. That's something that's tough to police.
All right. Well, thank you so much. It's definitely a pleasure talking to you, and we wish you best of luck.
I tell you what, you have the tough interview questions. I mean, man.
We get right to the point.
Yeah, I see you cut through it all, don't you?
Okay, I wake up in the morning and I see dollar signs. Shawty wanna roll and I'm like, oh man, she fine. I got money all in my pocket and my Audemars on shine. So why you hating on me? I'm just living my life. I'm just young and I'm getting it. Young and I'm getting it. Young and I'm getting it. I'm just young and I'm living shit. I just want the money. Y'all can keep them bitches, cause I'm young and I'm getting it. I'm young and I'm getting it.
Young nigga, I get money and fuck hoes in my spare time. She don't fuck on the first night, then she don't meet my deadline. Nigga smoking that Bob Marley like yeah, mine. I'm sipping on the whole A for that perp shit. Bedtime, I got phones like yours. Y'all niggas ain't important. Shorty want that Miley, and I'ma get when she older. Tense all in my body, strapped up like I'm war. Eat the pussy, I probably, if it smell like water. My neck talkin' say fuck me, my wrist talkin' say suck me. These niggas claiming they ballin', I take your bitch Chris Humphrey and make her buy me a whip, nigga. Nothing less than a 6, nigga. Y'all run y'all mouth like hoes, all y'all some bitch, niggas.
I wake up in the morning and I see dollar signs. Shawty wanna roll and I'm like, oh man, she fine. I got money all in my pocket and my Audemars on shine. So why you hating on me? I'm just living my life. I'm just young and I'm getting it. Young and I'm getting it. Young and I'm getting it. I'm just young and I'm living shit. I just want the money. Y'all can keep them bitches, cause I'm young and I'm getting it. I'm young and I'm getting it.
Okay, yo, baby mama, I bought that. Side chick, I bought that. Main chick, I bought that. And your dream girl just called back. I'm still rapping that north side with that big P on my ballcat. These broke niggas don't like me cause they say I think I'm all that. That coon cop that roar. I don't even feel sorry. Niggas claiming my flows. I just put the niggas on Mars. And I ain't claiming these hoes. Had these haters looking all salty when I pulled up in that road. Swaggin' surfing on them like Nolly. I'm with 3 hoes like Santa Claus. Sitting on the bus, I in the Ross. Hit your girl by mistake, nigga. Wasn't even in my plan at all. I told me I hit that. This nigga wanna be playing it all. Knowing that girl is main thing. That shit I don't like, nigga, bang, bang.
I wake up in the morning and I see dollar signs. Shawty want